Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Terra Invicta. The aliens have taken humans. We have found that out right now. Let's read about this. We have completed investigate alien abductions objective. Our Councilor has investigated some of these reported abductions, interviewing residents and local authorities. The local government continues to deny that anything has happened and in fact has done its best to actively hinder us. Though we have no proof as yet, we suspect that other organizations are pulling strings to block our investigations. Despite the obstacles, our Councilor has confirmed that a small but statistically significant number of people and animals have gone missing in the area since the alien crash landing. This is disturbing news. Many among our faction had clung to the hope that despite their secrecy, the intentions of the aliens towards our species might be benevolent, or at least neutral. These apparent abductions leave little chance of that, but what is their purpose? So, new objective. All evidence suggests that the aliens are abducting human subjects, but why? Are they trying to communicate, studying us, hunting us, or do they have some other purpose? Something so truly alien that is wholly beyond our understanding? I don't know, maybe they want to cradle us and feed us and burp us or something. Who knows? We have many questions and few answers. For now, all we have to go on this is the abductions themselves. Our analysts have proposed a more detailed study of the abduction data in the hope of discovering some pattern or avenues of research. Research the Alien Methods project when it becomes available. I'd like to be a Jupiter moon base when you get there, Europa ideally. I mean, that's like 50 hours away, but sure, if I remember, Shulaid, or if you're here, sure. Allows faction to detect alien contacts with humans. Interesting. Yes. Now, we have done a very boring start, unfortunately, which is going into the US. Oh, that is bad. And only one person can do that, which is Terrible Hamster. At least they're not seen. And at least we're getting a lot more influence again. That's very, very good.
Ready for my mission.
So you really don't want to go over. As I demonstrated for you guys, obviously, only for that. Only demonstration purposes. What are you doing? Right, you were looking around, but there is no one here, apart from a Councilor, actually. The Academy. Now, we could assassinate them if we wanted to, but I don't think there's any value in that right now. Because that would just, you know, cause retaliation and bullshit, and I don't want that. Also, we don't need it. What I could do is actually have you scan the US
Surveilling
just
target
in case.
area.
Standing by.
There shouldn't be anything, but you know, you never know. We could just crack down random things. For XP. And to, you know, to stir shit up. Oh, they have 2 already. Oh, damn. We don't want the initiative to control China, but I don't think they will be able to right now. This will definitely... India will definitely kill their cap, because that's 26 per times 5. That's over 100. I mean, this could be done. Still the Academy, though. What I really should and have to do at some point is get rid of humanity first. Because they will not leave on their own terms. Which is kind of sad. They might abandon this point though, and therefore I don't even need to do a crackdown and can just purge them. Which would be nice. Oh, look at that. Project Exodus wants into America. You don't say, huh? Yeah, it's not allowed, buddy.
I will try to
100% not allowed. So little boost. You need to go to sleep, Terrible Hamster. Take care, Gary and chat. Take care, Terrible Hamster. I hope you did enjoy your time here. And I will see you soon again. Really? What's the colonization sequence? Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. We're not even on the moon right now. We just started. That's gonna take a while. Shoulder Hill. That's gonna take a long time. We have completed the. We don't even have control over America at this time. We only have half of it because we don't have the points. That's how harsh this is right now. Orcs is something I need to look at. We read Alien Flora after this. I don't. There's boost. I've got some boost. That would fill you up, but that is fine with me, I guess. And that sounds kind of wrong, but you know, don't just ignore me. You have so much. Yeah, that's better for you. It's a lot of money. It's basically all my money, but you know, things have to happen at some point. Ad Astra Games gives you 2 command. Should basically for you would work for you. It's just 44 bucks. It's not that much. I'm gonna do that because it gives me more bucks as well. Oh, they also need 1 phase until they are active, so it gives me a little bit of research as well, which is pretty good. Okay. We have completed the Alien Flora project. There was a limited amount to be gleaned from our study of the vegetative life form we have dubbed Xenoflora, but not for a lack of trying. The issue is that we have thus far been unable to fully crack its genetic makeup, for elements thereof are so, for lack of a better word, alien, as to be thoroughly inscrutable to us at the present time. Neither have we been able to divine any clues as to its origin, other than to say it is most certainly not of this earth. While we have previously observed some correlation between Xenoflora growth and alien crash sites, causation now seems highly probable. Okay, Mercury base then. Oh god, that's also hours and hours and hours. Even its behavior supports this conclusion. It spreads faster than any terrestrial flora or even fungus, and with eerie, almost machine-like regularity. To suggest that the Xenoflora has been in some way genetically altered or even wholly designed would not be an unreasonable hypothesis. If left unchecked, it could very likely colonize a region in record time, preventing the growth of all other flora. To what end, we do not yet know. Well, hopefully we won't ever figure out, because that's not nice. It would therefore be prudent to find a way to limit the organism's spread, whether through military or biological means. Lithium sulfur, whatever, I don't care. Alien methods is kind of hard to deny that we need it. Xenology lab, can't use that now though. What do quarters do? Give me influence and money. Dormitory, galley and gym, affording a small measure of comfort and occasionally privacy for the HAB crew. Module confers 3 malus to control space asset missions at a HAB and costs no money upkeep for module's crew. Destroying this module is an atrocity. That's good. They're not as easy to control. And also counts as an atrocity if this is destroyed, which is good for us, because then that will, you know, divert them from doing so. So give us more boost, which I like. Supply depot. Don't need that, we don't have ships. Fission pile is important though, for Mars. So we'll try to work on that one. Reusable rockets is almost done. That will hopefully help keep Mars a little bit more affordable in terms of boost. We're trying to get more boost from the US, even though it's going to be shared. We're trying to get boost from Canada. And also mission control at some point, but it's still going to take a while. We're getting their inequality down, which is good. Also, their sustainability goes up. And their per capita GDP goes up, because GDP goes up. And the inequality goes down. They're getting more diverse, which is good. They're a developing country in terms of tech, okay. Well, knowledge. There's still only the atomic age. We're not investing in military as well, which is not good. Their strife goes up. I don't want that. Their cohesion and their GDP. A lower unrest. Yeah, we need to keep their cohesion up. We definitely need to go for more unity, I think. They're much more sustainable than Canada is. I don't want to go with oppression much, but maybe going for unity would help here.
Protecting our interests.
Eyes up.
Fine.
Wrapping up here.
Yeah, nothing there. Good. Just wanted to make sure.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
In Mexico. Just repeat it.
We are winning their hearts.
We don't
and
have
minds.
much to do right now. We need to just we need to farm. We need to farm.
We cannot just send up a bunch of
XP.
diggers and hope for the
It's
best.
basically what we're
Even
doing
dirt
right now.
doesn't behave the same way up there. One might as well build a house upon a pile of rice. Director Khalid Alashgar, from his irregular newsletter, Preparing for Tomorrow.
Hauling raw materials up Earth's gravity. We needed that because now we can mine the moon. Up Earth's gravity well is the very opposite of a long-term plan. In order to spread further into space, we must be able to obtain at least some of what we need from space. Fortunately, nearby asteroids have no shortage of minerals and rare minerals, from which we can begin to construct ships and facilities in space. Iron, carbon, aluminium, copper, oxygen, nitrogen, and water will be most urgently required, but gold and platinum will be readily available too. Yeah, not on the moon. But one cannot mine in space as one would on Earth. For one thing, low or microgravity mean mined resources cannot tumble neatly into containers or be automatically gravity separated by type, while structures cannot be directly built upon the surface. Give me 1 second. And so it is that the first method devised to address this is a distinctly unglamorous one. A system of long, up to 1 kilometer, cables and collection bags to tether equipment to an asteroid and to prevent mined resources from simply floating away. Great. This is an important start, but truly mass mining will require far more advanced solutions and the capability to do and use more in situ form rather than depend on what Earth can send. This tech unlocks new orcs. Yeah, mining orcs probably, which we will definitely need at some point. A lot of them. Industrialization of space, outpost mining complex is what we need. Thank you. Mission to the asteroids already? Guys, are you insane? We never will be able to get there. We have reusable rockets. These guys are way too quick. Need so much more boost. I also need, not operations, I need the other one, the management. To get the last few points here, and then we'll be in the green again. We will need these labs too. All of them. And the methods. And it's 5 of them will actually get you to the maximum bonus, and after that you get diminishing returns. Grants a +1 bonus to alien detection on Earth if the module is in an Earth interface orbit to a maximum of 9. Oh, that's interesting. So you want 9 modules for sure. Just to have the maximum alien detection ready. That is something I did not know. I don't care for the living quarters right now. It's not that good. But I'm gonna go for these. Just to have a way of getting more research done. Yeah, I don't have the project. I think it just unlocked a project where I get the mine. Oh god, this is going to take forever. Once we have that, everything will speed up, but my god, is that disgusting. Also, the game will not warn you if you don't send probes to Mars when you can. This also helps to have the launch window. Optimum launch window for low delta V Hohmann transfer to Mars is 12 August 2023. So it's getting there. AUs, by the way, astronomical units. That means weirdly, the distance from the sun to the Earth is 1 AU. And this is half of that distance again, because that's how far Mars is away. So it must be more than 1 AU away, because it is further from the sun than we are. And Mercury has probably only half AU. Because it's halfway towards the sun. New orcs. All garbage. Great. I mean, this is another 5% of our project's research. So we're basically getting 5% of points on top of what we have. Also more science, which is great. Yeah, I want this. I want some stuff like this. Why don't I get this shit? God damn it, I don't have anything. And it annoys me greatly. I knew that you would be ready. Give me more admin. Because you are capped right now. Don't really need command. I mean, you might, but... okay. We do have to protect a lot already. It's not great. But it's getting better, and we're getting more influence back per month. Who cares about Nepal? I mean, I do greatly, but, you know, in general, not here. Boost, mission control. Yeah, we're getting all the boost here, so we probably should go for full boost now. Only got 0.1 so far. I don't think we need more unity. Actually, you're kind of okay with your welfare, with your inequality. It's pretty good. You could use a bit more environment. Which will just reduce the shit we're pumping into the atmosphere, basically. Yeah, I definitely want to boost the government hard. I definitely want to get subversion down. I do want to improve your economy by a lot. I'm not getting any money from you, but you're not here for money, you're just here for boost. We're actually getting much more boost now, that's great. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's the 20% extra that we're getting. Okay, we're getting 30% on top now, alright? And the herbs actually need boost. Oh god, that is a bad thing. But I still can't do anything. Problem is the first few mines I need to build with boost, which is very, very fucking expensive. So that's great. What's Terrible Hamster gonna do? You could stabilize this.
We'll restore peace to this
Probably
nation.
fine.
At your service.
Ready for your orders.
Actually check this guy.
Surveilling target.
Standing by for orders. We'll turn down the heat.
Stabilize this nation harder.
Reporting in.
Yeah, I do want to do that more, but also I'm going to inspire Oh no, that guy. For now. Maybe I'm gonna inspire you. Bit of influence in there as
I'll
well.
make sure they're on our side.
Not to waste it. They're all sitting together
I
in
believe they'll stay
Mexico
loyal
right
to the
now.
cause.
Okay, that's good. Do that again. Yeah, they need to go to ground.
Surveillance complete.
I will report
Many of
when my
them do.
mission is complete.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Oh, their actually loyalty is at 19 now. That's amazing.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Yeah, I think Red Harvest,
Laying the
you're
groundwork.
amazingly loyal. That's really good. First lunar base founded gives us a good reward. Pretty nice. Okay, that was worth being the first. With Earth shining behind them like a sapphire against the black sky, the astronauts begin the process of assembling the first shelters for the lunar base, since they can't do anything else because there's nothing for them to do. They don't even need to do much maintenance because it's just one module. Prompted by mission control to say something, the spacesuit commander turns to the camera, her face obscured by a golden visor. This time, she says, motioning toward the gray surface, "We're here to stay." I mean, that's a good one. And we get the Xenology lab because of it, because we got a lot of extra science. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's fine. And the hab module is completed. Good. I think we want this. Gives us more boost. We need boost. I mean, speeding it up is also good. But I think first, the most important thing is boost. And we would like to be first on Mars as well. The problem was that I need to do the moon first. We see, by the way, the aliens. This alien is coming towards Earth right now. Actually, all of them do. When the Earth is here, this alien will hit us. And these two aliens will come as well. Oh god, this is disgusting. I hope they won't murder us. Because they could do that very, very, very easily. There's the moon. I don't care for a platform right now. I'm not sure if that's stupid. No idea. We don't have the construction module yet, so you know that would help, but we need resources. So 6.6 is the target at this time still.
Things are stabilizing. Wrapping up here.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Things are cooling off.
Good, and also 0.5, that's pretty nice. Probably gonna do that again. Liquid hydrogen containment, we will need that. I think. I'm thinking about, do I miss something? Any one of you guys have any idea what I should do different? Should I even do something different? I've gotten another mission control, which is pretty nice. That means we can definitely afford the moon base. Could probably afford a base in lower Earth orbit, in LEO. Need to defend in the United States again. You're the only one who can do it, unfortunately.
Securing our control.
Wait, you know, there is something
Standing
I'm missing.
by.
I could recruit someone. Yeah, no one I want. I should look at that a little bit more often, because that will bite me in the ass if I don't. I have another Councilor slot open and I should use it. At least I do, right? Yes, I do. And covert operations is the next one, to get the 6th Councilor, which is all the Councilors you will ever have. Sadly. I mean, I could take the hacker for now. I mean, we have a spy. What do I actually need? A commando I would need. Would be great. Or a scientist could be good now as well. High science score is important. What would I actually need here? I mean, you can do public campaigns, but you suck, unfortunately. And otherwise, I don't really need to do these things, really. You're pretty, but you're useless, unfortunately. I mean, not quite. You have public campaign and good persuasion. Maybe. Giving me a lot of influence. Here's a scientist. You would probably just be there and advise all the time. All the United States advice that we can get. You have no command. But we would need command, because that's the most important thing to me right now. Is persuasion and command. Well, no, actually science is for... No, it's just research output. Combat capabilities and financial performance. I want combat capabilities, that's why I want command. Having her would be great. She's a quick learner as well, and a chemist, whatever that means. Study of materials, that's pretty nice. She's an expert. That security is bad. Oh, this eminent is also really bad. The good thing is we would get extra science. Extra science gives... Science is the ability to investigate and analyze phenomena to derive new understandings of the universe and those who inhabit it. Yes, makes sense. Each point of science increases this councilor's research income by 1%. So we would get a lot of research from her, which is nice. 10.8 is nice. And every 5 points increase the monthly chance of unlocking a project by 1% and the faction's overall chance of unlocking challenging projects by 1%. High science scores will also help defend our interests against alien activity. And also, some events want science over something from all councilors and stuff. So that is pretty good. But otherwise, she would be probably pretty useless. Which is sad. She's very young, though, in comparison. Because she basically can only do advise. And investigate, which would also be fine, I guess. So no one else needs to spend their turn doing that, which is okay. Executive... Not really. Maybe another inspector? Good investigation score. That's another person that can defend. She can also advise and has command, which I want, and persuasion, so that would work. We could give her science. Maybe through orcs or something. She's good at investigation, so good for crackdowns. And investigate counselors and detain counselors as well. And she could purge. Maybe? Is that the best thing we can get right now? Maybe. I'm gonna take her. But I'm not quite sure. If we actually need more of this. Don't really think so, but we can always just turn around and get someone else, right? But at least this way we have another counselor and can do stuff.
Standing by for
And if
orders.
it's only advise or, you know, stabilize nation is also good. Or defend. Having someone else who can defend is also very useful to me. I just wish you could... The drug enforcement, oh god. Yeah, very expensive. And we're not... get spoilage from a country. So we can't do anything with you right now. We could give you more command for advice, but, you know, it's fine. Let's really just go and advise. Right. Oh, it's 10 influence. Damn, that's so expensive.
Offering assistance.
I'm
Where do
still
you
gonna
need
do
me?
that because I want their tech to go up. a military tech. Red Harvest, I don't know, do something, I guess. Stabilize
We'll
the heck out
restore
of
peace
this.
to this nation.
Acknowledged.
And you make them love us,
I
so
will tell
we
our
get
story.
humanity first out of here. And yes, you're doing that. You're doing the defense. We're just we're going unity hard, which is not the greatest, but yeah, you actually need that. You actually need more unity. You're too much on the other end of the spectrum.
Securing our interests.
6.9 is pretty good. That's fine. Because we need to go to the moon. This one. This one is the one I want. Peary Crater.
I
Another
think we had a
outpost.
breakthrough.
With whom? With Red Harvest. The Red Harvest is
Mission in
maxed
progress.
out now. Oh, it's great that you are back to 0 then. Okay, so that's the moon done. Now we need to get to 4 point something to get Mars. Well, done, I say. It's not done at all. We could go to this base. And can't even build mining there. I mean, we need to build a solar collector as well, which cost me 4.9! Ha 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 ha! You're joking, right? I definitely want to probe as quickly as
Offering
possible,
support.
but after that everything goes into mining on the moon. Okay, research output by 0, investment points by 4%, and mill tech by 0.05. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. We'll do something else. Our councilors and armies bonus damage to xenoforming. That's pretty good. Alien attempts to plant xenoforms in our region suffer penalty. That is a favorite, for sure. We have another UFO in Turkey. Well, we have another person who wants to investigate things, so let's go. I'm not sure if I'm doing the
Violence
best
is
job
abating.
here, but, you know, I'm trying. If anyone has any suggestions, don't keep him closed up.
We've moved the needle.
Okay, that looks good. Could you investigate? Let me see. So we're definitely getting a firm hold of these nations that we control, which is pretty good. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to check out. Defoliants. Yeah, I want those, but god damn it, that is disgustingly expensive. Alien methods we could do? Sure. Let's get through that really quickly. Yeah, just give everything all the attention. I wanted to look at something. With the United Kingdom we could federate. And we can't federate here yet because we need all the points. Damn it. How to get all the points is beyond me though. And I had so many more orcs before, I don't have anything right now. But command doesn't really help me. Oh, is this a new interface design? UI design? Yes, the last patch actually fixed the UI a bit up. And made it much cleaner and much better looking. And I enjoy that a lot. It's a really nice design so far. And especially this is completely overhauled. And looks nicer. Still, this party is maybe a little bit too big, but you know, it's fine. But this is nicer. This takes less space than the pie diagrams that were there before and still conveys the same amount of information, kind of. It's about the same, you know, what you can see. And it also allows for these, which is pretty nice. In order, pretty good. Exodus is first. I don't have any control here. Here I have control. That's good. We also don't have any bonuses apart from these, which is bad, and I want them, but we need more boost. Still. We need so much more boost. We don't really... I mean, this is about as much as Kazakhstan gives us. Still nothing here, because we still don't have a space program, but we're getting there. Here, little boost. Again, we have a bonus on boost by 30% or so, maybe 40% by now. I don't know why I can't see that, but that's fine. And we're trying to get more boost here, but it just takes a while.
Standing by for orders.
Ready
No,
for
I
orders.
think you will investigate.
Headed there now.
I'm here.
Okay, in Turkey. And
Ready
you,
for
Terrible
orders.
Hamster, will actually surveil the location around
Initiating surveillance.
here. And
What's the op?
How about you inspire this guy? Get some influence as well.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Where to? Initiating
keep a look on him.
surveillance.
Your orders?
Acknowledged.
They're all too known.
What's
But
the
you
op?
don't want to use too
Right.
many mission phases to just
On
play low.
Overwatch.
Because that doesn't do anything
We'll
as
be
well.
ready for new orders soon.
Yep, there's some light
I
fauna.
believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Nice. I'm afraid it's difficult to discern how much it changed. But you know, next time you will just look at him. Aha, more
We've
people.
got some intel on our target.
Theirs is 14. Okay, that's good to know.
You are a shining star. You are a burning sun.
It conveys
And
more
within
info. You
you
can see
burns an
contributors
eternal
and the
flame.
amount left. Yeah, it's pretty good.
When that flame touches another,
Much better.
nothing in this world can stand in its way.
Blah, blah,
Superior
blah.
Judith Howe. Burn brighter.
Judith, you
Self-improvement
suck.
course.
One cannot simply open a window while on a spaceship. That's a meme right there. As such, there is no simple way of releasing the accumulated heat of several dozen human bodies and countless computer systems, reactors and weapons. Yes, that is a gigantic problem. But if it is not removed, anyone on board will soon die of extreme heat prostration, while the ship itself will ultimately melt. Conduction, convection, or radiation are the only possible means of thermal energy transfer, and of those, only radiation is currently feasible within the empty vacuum of space. This means radiators, but unfortunately that means bulk, which is itself deeply undesirable. However, liquid droplet radiators appear to be the answer we need. By replacing a solid surface radiator with one that sprays cooling droplets, which are then recaptured and reused across large thin radiators. I don't know why they wouldn't float away, but sure. We can reduce the mass from approximately 1,300 kilograms, so 1.3 tons, to under 100 kilograms. That is a lot of a saving. This does require special liquids with a vapor pressure so low that they can resist evaporation before recapturing. Ah, yeah, that is also a thing. Evaporation is a big problem there as well. But our latest breakthroughs in this field have resulted in droplet supplies that will last several decades before needing to be replaced. Well, that's cool. Meanwhile, theoretical future nanomaterials will ultimately reduce both the size and the mass of the radiators. Important for Mission to Venus. Please don't get Mission to Venus right now. That would be ridiculous. We will never get there. Outpost mining complex needs to be done. Very important. We finally get the fission pile as well. Perfect. That means we can go into heavy potassium heat sink. Sure. But we can go into mining complex, which is important and needs to be done right now. Are we locked? Actually, we're lower than these guys. I'm not sure why this is marked. I don't know. But I'm actually going into this. Since I can't, you know, get any of those.
Things are stabilizing.
Stabilize nation mission success. Good. I want to look at things first. Because I want to do some investigations.
Cleaning things up.
If
We
it
know
isn't
you're at a
ours,
14.
It's somebody
We'll be
else.
We
ready
know
for
you're at a
new orders
19.
soon.
Somebody else's. Sooner or later.
We have
they'll
mission
use
to
it
the
against
asteroids
us.
already. This is
That's
ridiculous.
why we have to take it. Whether we need
Just
it or
can't
not.
pay for this shit.
Colonel Hans Castillo. 5 moves ahead.
Between Mars and Jupiter are a trove of rocks full of valuable elements. They fall into 3 broad categories. Stony asteroids contain some metals along with rare fissiles. Carbonaceous asteroids are sources of volatiles, and metallic asteroids are rich in both base and noble metals. Chances of water increase when asteroids are located further from the Sun, while much further away than the Moon and Mars. An asteroid in negligible gravity will allow us to construct catapults far more cheaply. Allow sending probes to the asteroid belt and construction of habitats there. The number of habitat mining modules we can support without paying a mission control cost increases by 6. So we're now at 15, I think. Yep. Factions that contributed more to this tech will complete scans of the space body faster.
Recon
I didn't.
complete.
It's weird that it doesn't say who will, but sure. $6.6, guys. For Mars. We could get the UNESCO. Yeah, it's expensive though. And is that really that good? I mean, it would help to pay back quicker because of 2 extra per month, but it's per month, so it would pay for itself in 300 months, so that's end of the game. Well, not quite, but you know, it's basically the end. All of these are shit. I know I had much better results with these before. This could help you at least. And it's cheap. And gives us more ops. And helps funding the military. So I think I'm gonna get this. That seems worth. This one is nice. Sure. I had so many better orcs before. It's ridiculous. And at this point, I was full with orcs. Apart towards their administration cost, you know, towards their administration values. My administration values are also freaking low.
Your orders?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely murdering this, but your command sucks, so...
I'm here.
Terrible Hamster is going to do this.
Going in hut.
Ready.
And you're going...
Where to?
You could try to detain a Councilor or something, but that doesn't make any sense. Wait. No, we can't do anything with Kazakhstan. What's your values? You actually lost money. Oh, it's Ukraine. Sorry. Ukraine is peaceful. Well, yeah, apart from the Russian armies trouncing through it. That would be nice. Yeah, help
We'll
them
make things
stabilize.
safe.
Standing by for orders.
You will investigate our boy Carlos. Oh wait, I wanted to rename Carlos to Sholail. Oh no, you wanted a base. That's fine. I don't want to pay for this, but we're getting more now, so let's pay
Tracking
2
target.
points to
Where
find
to?
out how he is. And you can go and look at maybe Caitlin or Terrible Hamster. Caitlin, Terrible Hamster. Terrible Hamster is easier. Yeah, look
Eyes
at how
on
she
target.
looks.
I'm here.
And you, buddy... We were basically set here. We just need the points to take this, which is ridiculous. You could also look at another Councilor. Yeah, let's all go to Turkey, I guess. You look at Caitlin.
We'll see what they're up to.
Everyone goes to Turkey. Oh! Ooh, we could actually get rid of them here. I want to be buddies with them. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe someone else takes it and then I take it away. Mobile Space Science Lab. Sure. I don't need to set that as a favorite because we don't have ships. Whatever. We definitely want more
I have
science,
new
though.
information.
At 11 with Terrible
Prepping
Hamster.
for
Okay.
mission.
Okay, good. We shall not hinder their arrival. Goddamn Judith. Shut up. She's the
Person
worst.
of interest surveilled.
At 8. Oh, Caitlin needs some love.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Wrapping
Caitlin
up
definitely
here.
needs some love.
Cleaning things up.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Mission in progress.
16 for Carlos. That is
We'll be
pretty
ready
good.
for new orders soon.
Yeah, so Carlos and Red Harvest are the highest.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I'm not sure where you were exactly, but you're also pretty high. I think Caitlin and Terrible Hamster could get some, you know, inspiration.
Order is returning.
Ooh, 100% success. Oh yeah, it wasn't a critical, unfortunately. Okay. But Kazakhstan is pretty peaceful now. Just need to do that with Mexico as well. There's another hab module. We're working on a fission pile. We need a fission pile first before we can mine, so... And which mine would be better? Probably this one. Although, no, because the fission... That will cost us a lot of boost, unfortunately. But it's fine. We probably... Once we have a mine going, everything will speed up here. Because at the moment we already need boost for these. And that will change. 6.6 has been done. Cool. Brazil is getting into troubles. Mars. There you go. Prospect the shit out of you. Why is that only 4.1 now? Oh, I needed 6 points. Oh, well, I waited too long. That's not good. I don't see... Oh, and the window is pretty crappy, but
We
I
will
don't
never
see
know
when
if
the others
Lee
come in.
Meitner and Otto Hahn even dreamed that their discovery of nuclear fission would one day be used to build spaceships. Let us hope, nevertheless, that we would have made them proud. Chancellor Li Qingzao, keynote speech at the Spaceport Summit.
When nuclear fission was discovered in 1938, few would have believed that we would one day use it to launch mankind into the vast endless of space. And yet, based on our foundational work in achieving nuclear fission in space, we now have created the first generation of solid core fission systems to power both habitats and spaceships. By using solid fuel made of heavy radioactive materials such as uranium dioxide or plutonium oxide, we can create a reactor that sustains the chain reaction even in 0G. The first fission reaction is activated by bombarding the solid fuel with slow-moving neutrons to overcome the binding nuclear force that holds the nucleus of the atom together, releasing a flood of neutrons and energy as it breaks apart. This released energy is captured as heat by pressured water cooling systems designed for space. So we're still just having a steam reactor. Great. This is an advancement that will enable new and larger habitats beyond Earth's orbit and spaceship drives more powerful than ever before possible. Future fission systems will likely employ molten or gas core fuels, which our researchers believe will put us on a more even footing with the alien visitors. Not even close, actually. Cool. Nuclear freighters. That could be kind of nice. Nuclear. Spaceflight program in Mexico, finally. Yeah, we're just working on boost and mission control. Probably a little bit less on mission control. No, we need mission control a lot. A lot. And they're working on that as well, which is good. They don't have that many points, but you know, that's how it
Target
goes.
destroyed.
Alien asset, nice. Oh, was that permanent? I didn't read it. Frick. Because you can't get that information unless you surveil again. Which is not what I like. Oh, too many people see me now. I definitely need to go to ground. Outpost mining complex. Oh, finally. Mines add space resources to our stockpiles. Each base may only have one mine, and they... Each base, not space. And they are built in the slot to the north of the core module. A small but critical facility that mines and refines ore and uses an electromagnetic catapult to deliver the product to our other hubs. A hub may only have one of this type of module. This module may only be built on the service bases and not stations. Construction cost and power consumption will scale with escape velocity and distance from home space body. Okay. That is pretty good. That is pretty important as well. The space dock, no. I mean, with this we could make interplanetary spacecraft. Would probably be good to unlock, but I want management research. Still a lot of research, but I want to have that. In October, it's a long time, but you know, it's fine. But finally we can have mines. Alien methods. Having uncovered evidence of multiple livestock abductions sometime before the first correlated human disappearance, it would seem that the aliens have been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchies. In short, they have steadily worked their way up the food chain. By analyzing patterns, the species locations, the frequency, the subtlety, the lack thereof, the proximity to settlements of recent disappearances, we can now paint a clear picture of their methodology. Allows faction to detect alien contacts with humans. Okay. Updated codex with new information, alien missions list and abductions. I'm gonna do one more part today. And that's why I'm gonna cut this part short. Well, a little bit, 10 minutes is fine. Or 8 minutes even. Thank you all for watching. Next time we'll see what we have to say about these alien methods. And hopefully we can finally go into space in some manner. I mean, we're on the moon already, but we're not mining it, and that is the big hurdle right now. Once we're mining this, everything will be different. Hopefully. I see you soon, guys. Next part. Leave me a like. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. It really is important and really helps the channel. Come to Twitch, come to Discord, and I see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.